Hi everyone and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're gonna react to Ren. Hi Ren. Haven't heard of that artist. Don't know who he is. Don't know what this song is gonna be about. But you recommended and I listened. So without further ado, let's go. Thank you so much for being here with me. Appreciate you so much. Let's go. Let's watch. Let's react. Ren, hi, Ren.
Hi there, Ran. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ran, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ran. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately. And I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound.
Wow. Okay, we all go through this like fight, right? Between that one voice that says this and the other that says that. So this is what we have here, speaking on being mentally ill. As you already know from previous videos, I handling with depression. I know what being mentally ill is, going on record and singing about it, and again in this, like, really speaking to one and then the other answers. Everything he got is because of that voice, right? Because of that fight, that voice that he needs to fight against, that so-called, to him, he calls it, the crazy Ren, more crazy. He tells him, you think like we've been through this a million times. You think like I'm gonna go anywhere? No, I'm with you, and this, and coping, and being, because this is what we're doing here. It's not about watching content. It's about understanding that through being authentic and real and sharing what it is we're going through, that's what just might bring us the peace and quiet we need. Even if we are handling with the voice that just won't go away, that keeps us down, we still have that opportunity to express it somehow. You recommended this to me because you probably thought that this is the kind of bravery that I value. This is on point for therapeutic breakdown. Starting at the beginning with the body language of someone who's been fighting for a long time with himself. And sometimes I think you understand how scary it is to wake up next to your judging self than to actually go out and express it and let people in, understanding that they have their own issues as well. Let's keep going. Let's go back. Okay.
Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate, this time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place, and my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great, and when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it...
Of course you are concerning yourself with what other people think. Grammys, awards, right? Like, who's talking? It's him saying, you don't, like, we don't want that. And the other side, the bad side, said that's what we want. That's his thoughts. That's his lyrics. Obviously, that's something that is on his mind, and rightly so, right? That's the world we live in, the world that we need, the confirmation of other people. It is until we grab the responsibility and go out and lead the way, that's when we start becoming happy. But until then, we are being dragged by fears of what other people think. But all of the time, it's what we project on others and what they think of us about something we did. We are the only one that are aware that we have that issue, that fear. And look how far it's driven him, right? He knows what he's fighting against. He's telling him, though, that 10-step program, those pills, all you're gonna have is white noise. You're not gonna make music. You can't escape me. If you want to make music, you gotta be with me, and we gotta do it together. And if you want to get rid of me, you must die, because we are one, you and I. So relatable. That relentless fight between ourselves and ourselves. Let's go back.
Myself with that. But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with his subconscious. Man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with his subconscious. Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking god complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it.
Yeah, like that's exactly the fight. That's exactly the fight. Like I've been at the beginning, I thought to myself, should I say why I haven't posted for a while? It's various like reasons, but one of them is that I feel as if I'm not giving enough value. Like, what am I doing? Am I sitting here and we're watching like someone else's stuff? Maybe I need to talk about what I'm experiencing with like stories that are not actually related to patients, but maybe can reflect on your life. It's like it's what we all experience, that thing, and the fight and the win comes only if we step through and really try to use our logic and say, okay, so what? So what? Everything in this world is built on everything else. Him building this magnificent, genius, beautiful, authentic song is adaptation of something previous. All music is like that. That's so like allowed. That is, thank you, Ren, for saying that we always find something to fear from that will give us the excuse not to do. Same as if we are doing something, we will find the excuse why we are doing it, for the better or for the worst. Do we decide to do something with that power? That's up to us. Let's keep going. Let's go back.
Out of you, it's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it. Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mustopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake.
So I wanted to stop so many times. And not because he's all in. So beautiful. Eternal. The one who has no name, yet has so many names, right? The one who says no, and at the same time, the one that can say yes. There is no one way. There is always a couple. And we make a choice. And our mechanism, our human mechanism, makes us think that the outcome of this choice will be the same all the time and generalize it. So many thoughts instead of actions. So many why not instead of how so. How to do it. So many discourages in today's world. We are meant to walk, to move, eternally. Say no to this, yes to that, but move. We are meant to try. We are meant to express ourselves and talk and be aware to what it is we want to do and work towards. We're eternal. There is a God in every single one of us. We wake up in the morning and we create our reality. If we are sad, we will look around and we will see sad faces completely missing all the smiling ones. That's creating your reality. Let's keep going. Going back. Okay.
Stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So coward the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspired by me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate in different sides. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax, and I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Nine minutes and 20 seconds of masterpiece that changes its face a couple of times, just like us and our feelings that we take from other people along the journey we're going through. I want to thank you so much for this recommendation. I didn't know Ren, and this is exactly why I'm doing this. To break down together what it is that brought them to that point that they can act in such a powerful way and deliver a message even though they're struggling with their own shadow. The bigger the light, the bigger the shadow. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. You're amazing people. And I hope you have just the best rest of the day, the week. And just be the amazing you. You know how to be. Thank you so much. I'm gonna see you in the next reaction video. See you then. Goodbye.